Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Akuji The Heartless. We are almost done with the second vestibule. All that's left to do now is to take on the second vestibule boss. Okal. The web of Okal. The warden of the second vestibule hungers. Beware. The soul seeker will prove valuable. The soul seeker will prove valuable. Save it for Okal.
I have come to realize how many Helm Guardians I have dispatched for Baron Zemetti, in addition to the souls of my ancestors. One might think he plans to storm hell itself and rule over this place of rot and decay. This journey must be transforming me, for I would now rather serve in heaven than rule in hell.
Interesting story progression here regarding our good friend Akuji here, as I try to destroy these little spawn points where the spiders come out of. Now there are two things you can get here in terms of spells. The first one is Ring of Death. You can use it as a shortcut to get rid of some of the spider spawn points. The other one is Spirit Strike, which you will get when you destroy one of the 6 spawn points for the spiders here. You want to make sure you don't miss a single Spirit Strike power-up, because you will need all 30 shots for Okal when Okal finally shows up. You just want to be very careful, and in case Ring of Death can't reach it, you'll have to press X and circle at the same time, assuming you're using the default controls, to do an uppercut. The game actually doesn't mention it until the next stage, but you'll find it useful here, I believe, because not all of the spider spawn points can be destroyed with the Ring of Death. You will need the uppercut for at least 2 of them, I feel. Also, watch where these things are coming from, that way you'll know where one is in case you missed it. Okay, I can reach this one with the Ring of Death. And we got the last one, so all we have left to do is get... Whoa! I cannot see, game. Okay. Now there's Okal. We need to get away from Okal and hopefully not fall into a pit at the same time. With any luck, we won't get fired on. And I picked a good place to hit him from. Now he will still try to hit me with these homing shots. Oh, now he's facing towards me. He knows where I am now. Yeah, you want to watch out for the homing shots. Those are the worst. And you just want to keep firing on our good friend Okal here. Hopefully without getting hit a whole bunch. Hopefully without falling into a pit. There is a bottomless pit surrounding your battle arena here, and if you fall into it, you will lose a life. As you can see, there's a couple of webs you can climb on for health pickups and other things. But I end up usually never using them, because if you get on those webs, sometimes the spiders will like sap your energy, and that can be really bad. And just like that, we have taken care of Okal. Let's just go ahead and skip or move past the... Well, there we go. Well, at least we survived.
Take this gift, wise Baron, so my spirit and my bride can be free.
And with that, we've gotten rid of Okal. As I was saying, I try not to use those webs. I just try to use the uppercut whenever necessary and utilize a Ring of Death when I can. and just try to watch where I'm going and hopefully not lose a whole bunch of health. The spiders do go down in one hit, the little spider minions, but they can take a little bit of health away from you, and those little hits can add up. As for Okal, you definitely want to stay on the move, keep using Soul Seeker. Make sure you have all 30 shots so that way you can destroy them. Try to avoid all of Okal's projectiles, and remember that if you die, you have to start the whole battle again, which means you have to get rid of all the spider spawners again before you can get back to fighting Okal.
You have defeated Okal. You are now ready to descend to the third vestibule of the realm of the dead. Your next goal is simple, Akuji. After gathering the spirits, you must journey to the far side of Ladhaa to find the spirit gate.
So the third vestibule is now open, and we now have the ability to go to Ladhaa, which is the next place that we're going to go to, and I'm going to go ahead and take care of this now because I've practiced this whole level already. I did not think that taking care of Okal would take as long as a whole level. Ladhaa, the Arboretum, the dead forest has been awakened by your presence. Take flight on a glider to hasten your journey.
I know the Baron is taking advantage of my position, but I have not the mind nor the heart to care. I hear Keisho's cries in my deepest thoughts, and I find that I would do anything for anyone to calm her.
Now, we've got some magic back behind this torch,
Soul Seeker.
which will come in handy, and we have a hint. Press jump and attack simultaneously to perform an uppercut. Really could have used that for the last area when we fought Okal. Really will come in useful here.
Hell Blast.
So we got our fireballs and we got our homing missiles. Also, that is a bird skull on that post. Let's go up the ladder. You're probably wondering why I'm saying that the uppercut will be useful. If these guys right here, and these guys can be a pain in the butt and take away a ton of energy if you're not careful. Having to clear my throat here. Ugh. Anyway, let's continue on. Let's wait for this guy's shadow to come near us. I find myself having to use two fingers simultaneously instead of just hitting them both with my thumb, just so I can actually hit the uppercut like I need to. And if you're close enough to these things, you can hit these guys in one blow, which is really cool. I do recommend that. Now, this area right here takes us to a glider that we have to jump into in order to continue with the level. We're not going to do that quite yet. There are some things that we can do. For instance, there's these little bouncy nets, and I want to get on them so that way I can get some more of the Soul Seeker. And two, I want to go up here after destroying this pot, of course. That would be nice. Yeah, I'll take the health. Why not? You want to go up this ladder because Ancestor is really easy to miss if you're not paying attention to stuff. So that's the first of 4 Ancestors. So now that that's over with, we can jump into this. And the bird that we can glide with will take us to another area, and we always land in a safe location, which is always good. And now we got these guys. An important thing to know about these guys is that they always show up in pairs. Usually. And if you... I guess not. Oh wait, it's the other side then. Let's get to the other side first. And if the camera would be good to me, that would be nice. Well, I'm going to have to go to a better... Ow. To a better view here. And I want to destroy this little insect mass that acts as a spawner. Why do I want to do that? Because that thing will keep shooting bugs at us forever if we don't. And it'll be annoying. Also, there's a ladder pointing down.
Doom blast.
We have Doom Blast again. That's the first time in a while we've had it. Alright, let's jump back onto the ladder here. And before we do anything else, let's go up this ladder for a voodoo doll and an ancestor. You need to drink some tea real quick. Throat was getting scratchy there for a second. Okay, let's just get rid of this guy. I'm gonna have to edit that cough out. Ugh. I thought the tea would take care of it, but I guess not. And now, we need to go across these platforms. I hope I'm doing everything that I need to. Yes, I did. I got the Doom Blast, I got the Ancestor. And there is health here if we need it. I want to keep this as topped up as much as I can. And I want to make my way to the final platform. Hit the switch with the circle button with our melee attack. And then we need to make our way back. And here's this guy. Let's get around a little better. Let's zoom out so we can get around a little better. And I am not doing so well when it comes to uppercutting these guys. So as you can see, sometimes these guys show up in pairs, sometimes they don't. And the switch that we hit gave us this little platform. I want to go ahead and get on it. And I want to take care of this guy. Now you want to face the edge here. And you want to be very careful with your jumps. Woo. You want to make sure you jump off the very edge. If you need to grab the edge of a platform, that's alright too. Hello. I don't like you. That's my purse. I don't know you. Is your buddy? Yeah, your buddy's gonna show up. I knew you'd come in pairs. At least in this case. Thankfully, there's nothing to the side, so don't worry about jumping to the side in that little bridge part there we just landed on. And from here, we need to keep climbing upwards. And jump back. I wonder. Okay, note to self, don't use that up close. You're going to hurt yourself very badly. Don't do that. Anyway, we got this crystal that we can use as a checkpoint. Let's go ahead and jump over here. Maybe I can use you for this. Maybe. Okay. Well, I wanted that out of my way anyway, and I don't see myself using Doom Blast for a whole bunch of things. I do want to go in here, though. I do want to go in here. Reason for that is... Ancestor, number 3. Believe it or not, there is an ancestor right there. Let's look around a little more. Now, if we use the... what is it? The net to get up there. I think we're going to continue with the rest of the level. I don't know if I've taken this path or not. I think I eventually took the net path. I want to see what happens if I take the altar path. So anyway, we have some spinning platforms that we need to utilize here. And you want to be pretty careful with them because sometimes it is easy to miss a simple jump on these. And you can also get pushed off. And then you have to go in the opposite direction that the platform is going, just so you can get back on the platform. Also, I do not like this camera. Why is that in the way? Oh, come on. I am not a big fan of these platforms, especially when they're both underneath each other. Why? Can you face the left, Akuji? Thank you. Let's see if we can actually do better. No, apparently we can't, because the platforms are just too close to each other. I do not like these spinning platforms at all. These could have used some work, I think. Because, sheesh, you have to just turn in the opposite direction so quickly just to ensure that you jump onto the platform you need to jump onto sometimes. It's annoying. At least the spinning platform, the spinning log isn't as bad though. As long as you get on the non-sharp side, I think you'll be okay. Where's your buddy? I want to take your frustrations out, or my frustrations out on him. Or was this the path that I took? I can't remember anymore. Let's break... Oh, great. It's just voodoo dolls. I'll take all the voodoo dolls I can get. Sheesh. And here is another set of platforms. Can we grab the thing? Yes, we can. Or maybe this was the path I took the entire time. And I don't know how I made that jump, but apparently I went through the platform, sort of, and I did it. So, we now have this. We might as well go ahead and grab onto it. See what happens. Okay, this is the path that takes us to the rest of the level. Okay, I didn't take... It was the treetop part that I didn't take. Alright, let's go ahead and beat them up. I need you to do the uppercut, Akuji. And I am losing a lot of health to these guys. Like, you can tell that the uppercut is how you're meant to defeat them, but it's not the easiest thing in the world. Especially when the controls are pretty much a stickler of pressing things simultaneously, and managed to time it right that time. I'm glad I did. And I do have 3. Yeah, I do have 3. I'll still be able to get the 4th one on this path. And that was almost a bad idea, but managed to make that work. And now the camera wants to do camera things. Yeah, if you couldn't already tell, I don't like the camera. I do not like the Gex 3D engine camera very much because of the things it can do. Because of the aggravation that it can create. So anyway, let's get up here. There's another bird that we can glide across. At least you don't have to worry ever about the bird dropping you in a place that you don't want it to drop you. Like, that's dangerously close, but at least you're on the thing. And despite them just popping up out of nowhere, there is no spawner point, so you don't have to worry about destroying those torches or anything. And believe it or not, if you look around, you'll be able to find a way to get your 4th ancestor. You just have to think about it. And thankfully, I have the Soul Seeker for this sort of thing. As long as we're under here, these things won't give us a hard time. And when we destroy this thing, we will actually get a ladder that drops down. If you climb this ladder, you'll be able to get to some place you wouldn't normally be able to get to. I don't know why you're so zoomed in, but by going over here, we get some more of the Soul Seeker, and we have our last ancestor. So let's drop her way back. Oh, there is fall damage in the game. Okay. I actually paid attention to the thing for once. There actually is fall damage. And as much as I would like to use Soul Seeker for this, I'm not. I'm just going to go ahead and use this instead. And I'm not worried about getting that Soul Fragment. I'm more worried about the jumps. You want to make sure you're on the edges of the nets when you jump on them, and you want to make sure you get the timing down. You may have to do a couple jumps just to be safe like I'm doing, but as long as you're at the edge and you get the timing for the jump right, you should be good. And we got ourselves quite a bit of health here. That's cool. I'm going to take care of you with the fireballs. Oh, I killed your buddy. That was cool. I did not expect to do that. That just made my life a little bit easier. Okay. I don't know why I'm looking for stuff now. I've gotten all 4 of the ancestors here. And I'm doing okay for things. I might as well just go ahead and beat these guys up. Usually I just run to the ladder, but since I'm doing so well. There we go. And we don't have to worry about finding anything behind a spirit gate, because there will be stuff to get. Oh wait, I'm sorry. We don't have to worry about looking behind a spirit gate because there won't be anything to get behind there. And I am so glad we are done with that.
Next, you will journey to Simos. The spirit gate is guarded by the skull of Mantos. To return here, you must destroy it.
Oh boy. What's the next place again? And how do we get to it? Ah. Siomos. I need to see what happens if we take that alternate path. Because something tells me something good will happen if we take the alternate path. And the game will tell you if you found all the ancestors in a level when you return.
I know the Baron.
Yeah, we know. We've gotten the story progression here already. Don't really need to hear it again. We've already shown it off. But I do want to make my way through the level. And I know that I'll get soul fragments, and that'll probably get me an extra life or two. I will totally take that. Especially since these big, ugly, evil... Well, I never promised this was no death. I swear this game. As I was saying, I will totally take an extra life or two because, well, I will probably need it. Come on. Come on. Do the jump slash already. Thank you. Thank you. Why is this such a pain to pull off? This shouldn't be so painful to pull off. And I will gladly take that on. And that on. I'll gladly take that health. Is there any... Oh, that's right. I still need the... I still need the... Soul Seeker ammo. Couldn't remember what the name of the spell was to save my life. And now we're going to jump up over here. And I won't really need Doom Blast for what I'm going to do. I will do this though. And now we need to get to the switch. Oh, that's right. It's over here. No. No, it was down there. Never really need Doom Blast when I get it. Maybe the game will prove me wrong, but I'll go ahead and do this. I'll get the platform to drop down. And I want to see what the rest of the level looks like, because I did want to take that path. There we go. Let's jump. Ooh. Barely made it onto the platform there. Take care of this guy. Wow, that guy did a lot of damage in one hit. Come on, grab that. Thank you. And let's be careful here. I can't believe I grabbed that. I can't believe I grabbed that either. There we go. Okay, where's your buddy at? There we go. Alright, had to think about that for a little bit. And now, to get our way up here. Hopefully this will be where I need to go to take the other part of the branching path. There's some health. I don't know what help it will be of, but I'll definitely take it. And now we should be able to see what this will do. I know this will take me to some voodoo dolls. I know that. But what else will it take me to? Well, let's grab the platform and find out. Hey, hey, no. That was a terrible jump. Can you grab the platform, Akuji? certainly you should be able to do it. And I am now completely under the platform. Oh, come on. This is comical now. Okay. There you go. I knew you could do it. And it looks like we're going to get Doom Blast after all. Now, we're on the roof of where we got the third ancestor. What will this take us to? Magic. Well, I can't say that it wasn't worth it. You can go back for the third ancestor if you need to, which is nice. And that's basically it for that level, as well as this video. Join me next time, where we go to Siomos and take care of some business there. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!